The Old Man and the Sea, part 34. But he was that big, and at the end of this circle, he came to the surface only 30 yards away, and the man saw his tail out of water. It was higher than a big scythe blade, and very pale, lavender above the dark blue water. It raked back as the fish swam just below the surface. The old man could see his huge bulk and the purple stripes that banded him. His dorsal fin was down and the huge pectorals were spread wide. On this circle, the old man could see the fish's eye and two gray suckling fish that swam around him. Sometimes they attached themselves to him. Sometimes they darted off. Sometimes they would swim easily in his shadow. They were each other 3 feet long, and when they swam fast, they lashed their whole bodies like eels. The old man was sweating now, but from something else besides the sun. On each calm, placid turn the fish made, he was gaining line, and he was sure that in 2 turns more he would have a chance to get the harpoon in. But I must get him close, he thought. I mustn't try for the head, I must get the heart. Be calm and strong, old man, he said. On the next circle, the fish's back was out, but he was a little too far from the boat. On the next circle, he was still too far away, but he was higher out of the water, and the old man was sure that by gaining some more line, he could have him alongside. He had rigged his harpoon long before, and its coil of light rope was in a round basket, and the end was made fast to the bit in the bow. Well, remember that if you rig the harpoon, then you have the rope attached to it, and there was a coil, remember, of light rope there, attached to the bit. That's that kind of support in the boat, so that he would harpoon the harpoon the fish. The fish would try to run away, but it would be safe by the rope on the new wound, besides of course the line in the mouth. The fish was coming in on his circle now, calm and beautiful looking, and only his great tail moving. The old man pulled on him all that he could to bring him closer. For just a moment the fish turned a little to his side. Then he straightened himself and began another circle. I moved him, the old man said. I moved him then. He felt faint again, he felt faint again now, but he held on to the great fish all the strength that he could. I moved him, he thought. Maybe this time I can get him over. Pull hands, he thought. Hold up legs. Last for me, head. Last for me. You never went. This time I'll pull him over. But when he pulled all of his effort on, starting it well out before the fish came alongside and pulling with all his strength, the fish pulled apart away over and then righted himself and swam away. Fish, the old man said, fish, you're going to have to die anyway. Do you have to kill me too? That way nothing is accomplished, he thought. His mouth was too dry to speak, but he could not reach for the water now. I must get him alongside this time, he thought. I'm not good for many turns. Yes, you are, he told himself. You're good forever. I think it will happen again and again, and it has already happened many times in the book. This idea of, I could say, the contrast between the reality and his inner strength. You know, how is it possible that time and time again the old man would find his strength above the reality? You know, I think he was not, he was not hiding anything from himself, or he was not assessing the situation wrongly when he said, "I'm not good for many more turns." But even so, even if by assessing the situation he realized that he was not good for many more turns, he would tell himself, "Yes, you are," he told himself. "You're good forever." So meaning that you're going to try again and again. Oh, but the next time it will be, I don't know, my less strength. But you're going to try one more time and again and again. That's the kind of inner strength he can get. Of course, I'm not saying that he could keep that forever, you know. But I'm saying that there is a little wiggle room there, you know, between reality and between surpassing reality that the old man has, the old man seemed to have achieved. On the next turn, he nearly had him, but again the fish righted himself and swam slowly. "You are killing me, fish," the old man thought, "but you have a right to. Never have I seen a greater or more beautiful or calmer or more noble thing than you, brother. Come on and kill me. I do not care who kills who." "Now you're getting confused in the head," he thought. "You must keep your head clean. Keep your head clear and know how to suffer like a man." This is a typical Hemingway thing, right? Know to suffer like a man. "Or a fish," he thought. "Clear up ahead," he said in a voice he could hardly hear. "Clear up." Twice more it was the same on the turns. "I do not know," the old man thought. He had been on the point of feeling himself go each time. Feeling himself go, it means that he was almost fainting there, right? "I do not know, but I will try it once more." He tried it once more, and he felt himself going when he turned the fish. The fish righted himself and swam off again, slowly, with the great tail wavering in the air. "I'll try it again," the old man promised, although his hands were mushy now and he could only see well in flashes.